Hello everyone, my name is Metz, and here we are at the first majority vote. After losing someone after the first practice vote, quote unquote, and gaining a new one, this guy, we're finally here at the main event. The rules are made especially clear, like it's that the majority vote is going on this game of Mafia from last time, during the whole Last Supper, where no matter what is going to happen during this vote, at least two people are going to die because one of these people has been given the sacrifice card, which we saw when we found Saw. So sorry, knocked down the floor in that room with the laptop. So it's either he's probably the most suspicious one to me in the list, because the card was there, the sacrifice card, and yeah, if it's not his card, that means like someone just came by and just picked it up. But so that would mean so whoever had the sacrifice card and dropped it must be the same person who knocked out So and took the laptop then. But since he probably saw us looking at the card, he thinks it's us, so if he's innocent, that's probably going to be his first exact attack on us. We can't let anyone vote for us being the Keymaster. The second we're voted as the very last person to be voted out, literally everyone dies, so yeah, let's make sure that doesn't happen. So I guess to start the arguments off stake, let's talk to Q-Taro. I think we just gotta choose the most suspicious, least cooperative person here. I've already settled on my pick, and I'm assuming you're gonna go with Gonbi. Huh? Curse me if you wanna. Gonbi, I'm voting for you! Figures. What about it? Say what? Do what you like. Dumbass, what are you talking about? That means you'll die! You're the fool. Just think for a second. How do you mean that? This vote shouldn't be focused on one point. I mean, we're voting for 6 people for the first round, and then 1 for the last. Or was it 5? Indeed, this is the preliminary vote. If we were to unanimously vote for Mr. Gonbi, Gonbi would be our only choice for the final vote. Oh man, if Gonbi's the sacrifice of the Keymaster... Oh, that's another thing. We can't tell everyone what our roles are, so we basically just infer based on people's behavior. We're all done for? It's not as if we freely chose which role cards we got, right? We were guided into picking them up. There is a possibility that the kidnappers granted the least trustworthy Mr. Gonbi a special role for their own amusement. Oh boy. Oh, that's another thing. Oh gosh, this just came to my mind. Like the sacrifice, it said like if they chose like the... Oh yeah, wouldn't it say like if like he gets out of the vote, like he can take someone along with him so they can, you know, leave. But my first thought was basically just the sacrifice would choose someone, like for example, they could like choose like for example us and like have us die along with them. Or like someone we trust, since like, at least 2 people are gonna die. Oh boy. There is the possibility that the kidnappers granted the least trustworthy Mr. Gonbi a special role for their own amusement. And now that chaos ensues, I'll watch closely as you all flail about. Damn it! This game is even more malicious than I thought. If we want to survive, we need to assemble as close to 5 candidates as we can. Can we possibly do that with like the... That means we at least have to have like at least 2 or 3 people vote for like at least 1 person. If you want to survive, we need to assemble as close to 5 candidates as we can. We gotta suspect 5 people? This is the worst. An oppressive air covers the area. Oh yeah, what is cloud even supposed to be? Is that supposed to be like our health system? Already being the first push. I'll make the topic for you then. Sir Trudeau, and I will vote for you. Have you anything to say back? Hold on, Sarah's like a leader. What's your basis? That's why we discuss where her actions are suspicious or not. Fine with me. I found a suspicion from the word go, how a mere high school girl became a leader. Sarah's almost always acted with others. She couldn't do anything suspicious, right? Doubting the others is one thing, but doubting Sarah, you're awful! Sarah, talk back to him. Gombi just got the worst idea about you. You sure have a lot of friends. How about you, Sarah Trudeauan? Sarah, talk back to him. Gombi just got the wrong idea about you. Let's get everyone's ideas first so we can assemble a verses. Just shove evidence in his face like last time. Yep, I've got this. So cool. Oh, we have to give him an item then. When selecting items, you can sometimes view a second page by touching the description. Let me see if I can do that then. 5 people are nominated with preliminary vote. In the final vote, one victim must be chosen. Rule 2. Commoner, no powers, all die if chosen, has 2 votes, but lives only if chosen. A note with some names, including Professor Mishima. There's also the name Alice Yabusame. A box of notes saying, please use as you wish. There's numbers resembling coincide. There's someone going around with a knife because of this long, narrow box. I don't think we can give anything to a knife right now, so we'll just go on to distracted names. Sarah's almost always acted with others. She couldn't do anything suspicious, right? Yeesh, this guy seems pretty stubborn, huh? Well, at least he's straightforward. Now to present some clear evidence to refute him. Doubting the others is one thing, but doubting Sarah, you're awful! I want to repent for saying that. He must! Oh gosh. Please calm down, Neo. Sorry. Is that all you have? Like, Your high school student became a leader. I've even seen even through the reason why the others have submitted to you. What do you mean by that? You alone have a weapon. The only one. A weapon? Ah, that's right. You possess all that can be called a weapon in this place and stand supreme. You're a cursed dictator. I dread a new statement. If I can refute it, even Gombi should quiet down. Oh, there we go. Long narrow box to him. Take a look at this, please. You please use as you wish. Noive. Would that mean, like... Neo was the person was in the kitchen when we found this item. Wasn't it? We found that in the kitchen. Neo was in the kitchen along with this item, and the door was locked, and the key was in the other room. If Neo, like, somehow locked herself in the kitchen before, and the key was just upstairs, then... And she saw no one come by, so that's really weird. Although she can definitely attest to me and Kaiji, like, not coming into the kitchen until, you know, after she ran in there after the first practice. Oh boy. This box is in the kitchen. It says, please use as you wish. Yet there was nothing inside to use. What of it? All that's left is an impression made by a kitchen knife. What, a kitchen knife? Yep, by the time Sarah checked it, it was gone. Somebody probably went and took it. The kitchen was locked the whole time, and Miss Sarah very rarely acted alone. So surely she could not have taken it. Why are you staying so calm? Like, who was it? Who took the knife? Who did take the knife? That's not really relevant right now, because no one has used it so far. Even I get So, who was, like, knocked out. There's no need to prove everything. That's not relevant right now. How could it not be? The point I'm making is that I don't have control of all the weapons. So I didn't earn this trust by force. That's right, I can't fall into my opponent's trap. She's looking at you, feeling all pleased. Very well, I'll speak no more. You trusting fools can just suspect one another. Right, there's no time to celebrate. With Gone Be Quiet just means we have to talk. Okay, next topic. Oh boy. What should I say? Who should we distrust? I've resolved in an answer. Kyutaro? Letting us end in silence the most inane plan we could take. That's why I'm gonna say it. In all our searching discussions, who were the biggest burdens and the most weak? I figured that whole strong versus weak would come up. Kena, Jin, Neo. I'm talking about you three. You couldn't... Are you shitting me? You think you ain't gonna get picked just because you got strength? Then go ahead and vote for me. What? Vote for what your will tells you. If you think I'm useless, then take responsibility and kill me, Reiko. That's what I mean by resolve. Neo, Kena, Jin, tell him. Use your words to prove your worth. I searched as best I could, and I found things. Lots of things. Kena. Jin, if you don't talk, it's over. Don't tell me none of y'all are thinking you'll be fine dying, right? Looks bad, Sarah. Kyutaro, serious. What should I... Draw it out of him. There's something... That's something only you can do. Only I can. Okay. Jin, how are you holding up? Kyutaro's not so scary. That's okay, Big Sarah's here. Do you want to say something? Oh, good. Jin's keeping silence. So we have to wait till he's like the last person, like, regain his own confidence. Come on, look at me. You can talk to me, right? Yeah. What did you find, Neo? I know I dragged you down, but I did give him my all. I'm begging you, please don't cut me out. Neo. Step back and think. But keep my distance for now. Neo's panicking. Kena seems to be the most calm person here. But she's probably not gonna talk to us. Kena. Sarah. What do you want? What's the matter, Kena? You want to say something, right? Just come out and say it. Kena. Kena doesn't care what happens anymore. Lost her will. Kena? You know she's chosen, it's fine. Oh boy. What did you do so? Neo, please, you need to be calm, especially in times like these. Oh. Sorry. Maybe she should gain a low composure? I searched the second floor rooms myself, but sorry, I wasn't able to find anything that seemed important. But I'm begging you, Sarah. Neo stuck up for me. I want to protect her. Jin's not gonna say anything. I searched the second floor rooms myself, but sorry, I wasn't able to find anything that seemed important. Guess we talked to Kyutaro. Don't tell me none of y'all are thinking you'd be fine dying, right? Oh. Sarah, I'm serious about this. If there's somebody wishing they were dead, I won't stand for it. Well, there's our first verses. Kena doesn't really mind if she's picked. What? She's had enough. Kena just wants to go to her sister. Kena, don't be ridiculous. I'm just tired. You gotta be kidding! You really want to die without a peep? Please wait. Miss Kena, are you serious, or is this just an act? Kena won't say anything else. Please do what you want. This is troubling. Miss Kena may have drawn the sacrifice card. Sacrifice? The sacrifice must be chosen to survive, lest they would put on a one-man show. Yet she's got enough motive that we could believe she actually wants to die. The no picking for her for now, right? Not participating in the discussion so as the earnest of votes? I can't imagine Kana playing those sorts of mind games. No. Unless someone suggested it to her. Everyone, let's just put the subject of Kana aside for now. Can't know her true intent after all. First, why don't we hear from Jin and Miss Neo too, and then make our decision? So... I'm in agreement. Thank you, Miss Sarah. I don't trust you still. Oh, that's right. There was something I should take this opportunity to tell everyone. You see, I'm the key... Okay, yeah, I don't trust you even more. Besides, you're not supposed to tell your roles. You see, I'm the Keymaster. Huh? I was unsure whether I should keep quiet, but I want to avoid us all dying, so... Besides, if the Keymaster doesn't manage things, it'll just turn into a mess. What is So saying? Yeah, I already figured I hated him. The Keymaster is me, and we know that, but we can't prove it. Because I'm assuming we left the card behind. Really? That's the truth, ain't it? If nobody else is going to name themselves, then yeah, I'll believe it. No. Wait, please, I'm the Keymaster! What'd you say? There's 2 Keymasters? Huh, you startled me, Miss Sarah. That's my line, Sao. According to Miley's explanation, there's only 1 Keymaster. I didn't imagine you'd tell a lie like this. Well, here's the thing. How about we go over what happened with the cards in general? What's going on now? Is one of the 2 lying? Yep, so everyone has to figure out which one of us 2 is lying. Probably Gonbi is gonna make the first leap to me, and Saw was gonna, like, follow suit. Why? This makes no damn sense! Well, whatever. Let's advance the discussion instead of fighting about it. For now, Jin, could we get some proper statements from you? Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Jin. Be a man. Tell me what you gotta say. Oh, God, I hate that whole be a man thing. Progress. Meow, meow. Jin's frightened, and it's you crude-ass men to blame. We've got no time. Jin, prove that you've been useful to everybody. Reiko can help with that. Jin's frightened, it's you crude-ass men to blame. You say something too, Sarah. Reiko, can you recall anything in particular that Jin did? He was helping with assembling the papers, and we even have, like, a scrap of it. Come to think of it, Jin said he found something amazing searching that second floor room. What exactly was it? It was a whole list of percentages of people. Meow, meow. Jin is troubling. Jin, it's okay. Can you try to remember what you've seen and noticed in this place? Okay, no. We've got no time. Jin proved that you've been useful to everybody. People who drag things down are doomed to die sooner or later. That's true for me, and it's true for you too, right? Don't matter if you're an adult or a kid right now. Kyutaro is serious. I think a Jin said he found something amazing in the second floor room. Thing is, he didn't look very happy at all. I was thinking I had to ask him about it once he cheered up. I think that'd be our verses, but let's see. What's your statement again? Useful. Can't think of it. Jin said he found something amazing searching the second floor room. Jin has been useful. Jin, show it to them! The amazing thing you found searching the second floor room. Amazing thing? I don't know anything about that, meow. I guess the paper is just... Oh, God. What'd you say? Reiko, you got a fine attitude, but see here. It ain't right to go on and spout lies to protect people, alright? Looks like we either present our own paper, then. No, I tell you, I'm not lying. Somebody's gonna die in this place. Maybe it'll be you? Hold the hell up. Oh, big sis Reiko. We need spur on Jin. Jin, tell the truth and stick up for Reiko. Don't you feel bad seeing her be insulted? I do, meow, but... What a cowardly kid. You call yourself a man? Oh, be quiet about that. Oh boy. On the second part, oh gosh. Affirm, deny. Discussion is stuck in equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. I need to swing the needle to either side, but this balance will never collapse. One explanation of balance battles. Yeah. Both speakers will give statements at the same time. By affirming or denying one party's opinion, you can change their views. If all goes well, the balance will shift and you advance to the next dialogue. Note that there's no time limit, but there is a limit to the number of selections you can make. Nobody's gonna lend a hand if you're silent. No one lend a hand. I won't let you do as you please, Q-Taro. That's just being overbearing, Sarah. I guess it's a practice thing. Say something, it doesn't matter what. But I mean... Oh, really? So was everything Reiko said a lie? No, Meow, but I didn't... Jin, you just gotta be lying, right? I think this Reiko's got it wrong. Woof. Jin didn't get anything wrong. Jin, why are you being so stubborn about this? I just didn't want to believe that thing, woof. I didn't want to show that thing and make everyone worry, Meow. If we lay it all on the table, then we can figure things out from there. Make us worry? Don't brood over it alone. Big Sis Sarah. I believe you, Jin. Whatever strange thing you possess, I'll handle it. I already have an idea what it could be. Okay, Meow. Seeing Big Sis Reiko getting yelled at by the muscle gorilla really ticked me off, Meow. Just so you know, I take gorilla as a compliment. You should. Woof, I'll believe you too, Big Sis Sarah. Yeah. So, I was trying to put together the paper scraps from the shredder thingy on the second floor, Meow. But then, woof, taking a look in there, I noticed some hand-torn paper too, Meow. And there, woof, it said... The Big Sis Sarah was a murderer. Huh? What? What are you on about? Q-Taro, please don't shout. What's the meaning of this? I need to get more details. There was torn paper in the shredder, and it said Big Sis Sarah was a murderer. But I believe in Big Sis Sarah, woof. What should I ask first? Let's ask more details with the letter first, before getting it out. We're gonna get to that sooner or later. This letter, whatever it was it handwritten? I think so, Meow. I wonder, should I have him add that info to the statement? Sure, why not? So important, woof. Got it, Meow. I'll state it loud and clear, woof. Oh, okay, so we have the verses that was someone else. Okay. Was it a letter to someone? This letter, or whatever it was it addressed to someone else? So let me think. Yeah, it felt sort of like a list. So it didn't seem like a message, Meow. Huh. I wonder. No. I'm pretty sure. Do you have the letter? If you have the actual letter on you, could you show it to me? Oh yeah, I have it, Meow. Look at it, woof. There we go. 15.5% Sarah Chidoan, murderer. 9.9% Naomichi Kuromeda, high school student. Oh yeah, Neo, sorry. Neo's a nickname. 9.5% Kaiji Shinagoji, detective. 8.8% Q-Taro Bibi, high school teacher. Should I have that info as a statement? Yes. Then we combine that with our item. This letter saying Big Sis Sarah's a murderer. I got it with me. Sure enough, it's written right there that she is, woof. And there it goes. What is it, Meow? Take a look at this. It's a piece of paper I picked up. Mao? This looks just like the one you have, right? This is Jin's. Similar, Woof. Totally the same, Woof. If you notice, the fact that Q-Taro's listed as a high school teacher is weird too. Look at this. If you remove the left half and connect it to the piece I have, meow. They're connected, Woof. The tier matches it perfectly. Why is that? They were torn in a stack, maybe. That's it. Multiple sheets were torn all at once. If you look at these sheets and stack them like this, yeah, and then tore it, it could produce these results. In other words, there were at least 2 of these sheets stacked together. Is that it, Woof? Since it fit together so cleanly, of course misunderstandings would happen. Yay! Thank goodness, meow! But, you know, what are these sheets in the first place? They are creepy, aren't they? The professor's name is on here, and even some people I don't know. Alice Yabusame. And whatever could the percentages on the left and the side be? Anyway, I proved I was useful for exploring, meow. Excuse me, sorry. And now I'm glad that Big Sis Sarah wasn't a murderer after. Then who is a murderer, meow? Alice Yabusame. Kazumi Mishima goes to the high school teacher, so it can't be our paper, so it would be whoever Alice Yabusame is. Yabusame? That sounds kind of familiar. Oh my god, this whole paper was used to pin Kana again? I can't remember if that was Kana's last name. Kana Yabusame? There's the only person here with the last name Yabusame. I forget who the last name is. Reiko Yabusame? Reiko Yabusame. Maybe? Don't want to... Nah, this is probably gonna go bad. Let's go with it. Reiko, as I recall, you're Reiko Yabusame, aren't you? Yeah, I'm Reiko Yabusame. And so what? Just coincidence, right? I don't know anybody with that name. Huh. Sarah, what do you think? It's a band, so that's my first thought. Reiko might be an analysis. Oh yeah, well, I completely forgot about that. You're right. In the bar on the blackboard, I saw a list of people who could drink and couldn't. It said Reiko and Alice. I don't remember seeing Reiko, but I saw Alice for sure, so yeah. Kind of think of it, when I was searching, I found some chalk on the floor. So, it's not impossible it was changed. You got it wrong, it's not me. Besides, handwritten pieces of paper, anybody can make those, right? If they had a pen, sure. Well, that's another weird thing, because the 2 papers, like, they both have the same handwriting. One was torn and left in the red room, which was locked from the inside from Gunby. The other was torn to shreds in the paper shredder on the 2nd floor. If they had pens, sure. Big Sis Reiko can't be a murderer, Woof. Then should we call it a relative's name? I remembered. My brother. It's my brother's name. Alice? Alice is your brother? Not your sister. Even your excuses are becoming illogical. Ain't an excuse. Reiko, tell the truth. Believe me, I mean, Reiko. Sarah, help me. Well, we gotta go through all possibilities. It's not wise to trust those scraps of paper anyway. Somebody was trying to dispose of these scraps. Maybe because they were too inconvenient. Damn it, Wait! It's me, I'm Alice, okay? Why are you getting into a whole hard unbarred? Huh? I'm Alice, I'm telling you. Reiko did nothing wrong. It's a misunderstanding. So you two know each other then, right? Listen, we're in the middle of a serious discussion right now. And I'm being serious too! Riko's my little sister! You for real? Couldn't hide it, huh? This guy's real name is Alice Tibasame. He's my older brother. And the murderer is me! I lied about being a thief. I went to prison for killing someone. Isn't this guy some serious bad news? Yes, that's right. Indeed, I am a damned criminal. And Riko cut me off as well, saying I'd never show her my mug again. Yeah, it's not even funny to think we reunite in this place. Me and him are totally strangers at this point. I didn't want Kane and the rest of being scared of me because of this guy. So when we woke up, I told him to hide our relation. Right after you went to look for Nao. So that's it. Some murderer. But Reiko's different. She's a good and proper person. That's all I wanted to say. Damn it all. So you deny any connection with the kidnappers? Right. I was brought here, I still don't know. I suppose I can't expect trust or anything like that, can I? Oh boy. Okay, I have to do errands and type it, but... Suppose I can't expect trust or anything else, can I? Get to that bit. It's just the ramblings of a killer. Despite us talking about Jin, we got some unexpected information there. There are still many points of interest, but there's still no time. I want to hear Nao's justification soon enough. What do you think? Me? That's fine, right, Miss Sarah? I still think there's something about the Blackboard names. Also, I just don't trust you. We don't have time to resolve every question. Other than Reiko and Alice, what has me curious is where I found the paper. I wonder why my scrap of paper was in the red room. I honestly don't remember. Was it in the room to start with? Or did I bring it there while in a panic? You brought papers? I doubt Alice would lie at this point. No helping it. We should move to the next topic. Well then, Miss Nao, please give us your justification. Progress. I see a lot that's illogical in Nao's actions. Illogical, eh? Aren't you curious what she was up to in the kitchen, holding the box of the Mishima? Tell me what you were doing then, Miss Nao. Because of the body collecting announcement, I went into a panic. I took the box and just sat in the kitchen. I didn't even touch anything in the room. I know I troubled you all a lot, but I didn't want to lose him. After everyone else, I inspected the kitchen and found no signs of any trickery. Perhaps she truly was just hiding. Let's try to get your statement. I took the box and just sat in the kitchen. I didn't touch anything in the room. Sitting in the dark, I asked him questions again and again, even though I wouldn't get an answer. After everyone else, I inspected the kitchen and found no signs of any trickery. Miss Sarah, you searched for me, so you should be aware of this as well. Well, a knife, for one thing. I see a lot that's illogical in Nao's actions. Aren't you curious what she was doing in the room? I wonder if she really was just hiding. Sim seems to want to apply something. I guess I'll be verses, but let me see if I can put that box with him. I thought it would make sense because, like, you know, no signs of trickery. That means, like, there was a knife somewhere around. I took the box and just sat and hid in the kitchen. Didn't even touch anything in the room. I sat in the kitchen and didn't touch anything in the room. Any trickery. Well, I mean, of course it's illogical because, like, she was in a hysterical fit at the time. I found no signs of any trickery. I guess the main point of our argument to verse is against him. So maybe have the two of them go after each other. Yeah. Would be a good way to go about this. Okay, get rid of that. What items do we have? A box of notes saying, please use your wish. There are numbers resembling a code inside. I took the box and just sat and hid in the kitchen. I didn't even touch anything in the room. Curious what she was doing in the room. Maybe just that'd be the main point of, like, you know, contention to be versus against. If, like, we can't use any items. If we can't use any items, then go against those two statements. And Neo and Kai's statements might line up with each other, so... No. So it has to be a versus? Or did I extract more? Yeah, but... Yeah, no one has any questions. Imply. Didn't touch anything in the room? Well, what about this? Well, can we use that then? I took the... Okay. Did you really not touch anything? I guess we have to give it to her instead of Kai then. Huh? The kitchen had been locked until then. And then after you left, Neo, we attained this long, narrow box. There was nothing inside. Only Neo could have taken the knife out of it. I don't know anything about that. Hold on, when and how did Neo find the key to the kitchen anyway? It was open. Huh? The kitchen door was unlocked at the time. So I ran in and locked it from the inside. Then somebody else went in first, meow. That's who took the knife, woof. First I carried Alice over to the pink room. At the time, somebody dug through the kitchen, took the knife, and left. Finally, Neo went into the kitchen with a box and locked herself in. Does the timing work out? Maybe that's logical. It's super sketchy, though. It's not sketchy in the least. I'll tell you everything. Well then, Miss Neo, tell us what you were doing in the kitchen. The whole time, I just sat and held the box. I didn't move an inch. Well, guess you have to break the ice, Sarah. You certainly contribute a lot. I need to ask her about that. Let's talk to you first. If she never let it go, then wonder why the box is empty. And we'll just have to ask her. The whole time, I just sat and held I didn't move an inch. Sitting in the dark, I asking questions again and again. You know, I wouldn't get an answer. That's a clear, obvious conflict. So you're lying, huh, Neo? What? There was nothing in the box. Nothing at all. What? That can't be right. It's true, Neo. What's that? I don't know anything. The professor was with me the whole time. Where did he go? Is this an act? Neo ain't that kind of gal. There's gotta be a reason it vanished. The mystery of the vanishing head. If Neo is just acting, then can't really put together why she'd have to lie to us here. What's going on? I don't understand. I certainly lost sight of myself, but I've done nothing suspicious, and I don't know why it disappeared. The respected Professor Mishima, maybe her luck was so great that she unconsciously did something strange? It must have gotten swapped at some point within her box the kidnappers prepared. The context of the box warped, meow, like a dimensional teleporter thing, woof. Miss Neo being military of the kidnappers, is that a possibility? Is there no good lead? Kidnapped and manipulated. Maybe she was on the kidnapper side to start, or maybe brainwashed or something. Doubting doesn't feel good, does it? That doesn't really make sense. If the kidnapper's job was to collect the body, why would someone go against that? Like run away with a body part. The contents of the box warp, meow, like a dimensional teleporter thing, woof. You know. This place must be a hyper-advanced mansion, meow. Jen. Big Sis Neo isn't a bad person, meow. Do something, woof. I certainly lost sight of myself, but I've done nothing suspicious. I don't know why it disappeared. To me, Professor Mishima was a very, very important figure. Losing Professor Mishima the vote. Oh wait, losing Professor Mishima the vote. Were you sad? I was sad, it hurt. I didn't want to believe it was reality. Is that all? Is that strange? You'd understand, right, Sarah? Wasn't she curious about who voted for Professor Mishima? Should we ask her about that then? It could have gotten solved at some point with our box of kidnappers prepared. That doesn't seem possible. I mean, this place is full of crap like that. The kitchen was pitch black. I got swapped in the dark when she wouldn't notice. They respected Professor Mishima. Maybe her shock was so great that she unconsciously did something so strange? It's not like we always act in the most logical way, right? This was after that awful vote. If I felt what Neo felt, What would you do? Joe, if it had been you who lost someone precious in that vote, what would you do? If it were me, rather than grieve, I might just snap. Snap? Like, who the hell voted for Sarah? I'd look for the culprit in the spot. Of course, I know full well it's Miley to blame. I might take my anger on everybody else. That's what I mean. You don't always follow logic. Maybe so. If someone else killed them, anger would be the natural response. I guess would be the clear, obvious confliction. I'm a little curious. Huh? Maybe I just got a lot of disposition, but why didn't you think about looking for the culprit? I mean, it wasn't an accident that happened to someone you respected because he was voted for. Ain't it more natural to get angry? I don't think so at all. Since I knew no one's votes had any ill will. Maybe you didn't respect him. What are you... Maybe Miss Neo and Professor Mishima didn't have any bond at all. Then I can understand her mindset of not seeking out the culprit. How awful. You're awful, just awful, I truly did. Sir, what do you think? I think the bond is real. Those two seem like a great relationship. I can't point to some logical proof. There was something about it. Name being that distraught couldn't be an act. And yes, there must be some reason for Professor disappearing head. If she was holding on to the whole time, like I'm gonna assume that she did because of the whole thing, somehow it just teleported out. I mean, she jammed it in immediately, the head in immediately during the whole mist, so it can't be that. And locked in the box and held it the entire time, and stayed it with it until then. The collar. Suppose Miss Neo didn't stick Professor Mishima in the box out of affection for him. Whether her main objective was to retrieve the collar in his neck. In other words, information that Miley failed to retrieve. You trying to say Neo collected the collar and placed the kidnappers? Don't know, however. I should note, your friendly policeman wasn't able to investigate the collar because Neo was there. You being serious? What are you talking about? I don't know anything, please just stop it! And tell us, why didn't you care who the culprit was after the vote? Because Professor Mishima was killed by the people who voted for him. You stop right there, Joe! Don't say another word, I'm begging you. I'll talk, I'll tell you everything. You saw who voted? I overheard all of it. It was just before the vote. Mishima said something quiet enough that only somebody real close could hear. Miss Neo, Miss Neo. Let us vote for each other, Miss Neo. He said that? Thinking the vote was just a test, I'm sure Neo voted for Mishima like he asked. But Mishima voted for himself. To protect his student, just in case. That's why Neo didn't look for the culprit. Don't bring up any ill will crap, because it doesn't matter. His death was an accident. Wasn't there 3 people who voted for him, though? Neo. If I hadn't voted for him... I'm sorry, Neo. Last time I've been thinking whoever voted for another person would have had bad intentions. Just because I voted for myself. What? Wait, Joe, you voted for yourself? Huh? Yeah. So, didn't you tell me you voted for Joe? No way, I didn't say anything like that. Oh, fuck you. What's this about, so? Don't worry about it, everybody. Yeah, I already knew I couldn't trust you. Miss Sarah asked me who I voted for, so I just told her whatever. She's so diligent, she must have taken it seriously. And why would you want to lie about that? This guy, he's a huge liar. So ultimately, are we gonna ignore the missing head? That's still a big mystery, but seems like Neo did nothing wrong, at least. Maybe Reiko had the right idea, and it got swapped out at some point. Somehow. Just discussing it's pointless, woof. Let's talk about the big gorilla next, meow. For real? You okay ignoring it, Sarah? The disappearing head. There's nothing we have to go on, so we have to move on. Oh. Sorry, that was bad manners. Okay, yeah, no. Hey guys, you're never gonna solve anything like this. And what kind of new evidence do you have, Mr. Know-It-All? I think it's wonderful we can trust each other this much after just meeting, you know? But, well, bad people always feign their innocence. You're trying to say Neo's a bad person? That same logic can apply to you, too. I just remembered something. That Miss Neo's the one who attacked me. She locked herself in the kitchen the whole time. That was a close one. If I hadn't remembered that, she could have gotten away clean. Is this true or a lie? Don't get in the way, Sarah. I'll hear out anything, Miss Neo. Now's your only chance to tell the truth. If you're gonna argue till one of us loses trust, I'll have to do my best too. Tell me, do you have that courage? I did hit Sal. For real? You're joking, right? Why, Neo? I was threatened. By who? Kai. So you were threatened by Kai, so it hit Sal? Kai threatened me to strike So in the head. You don't have anything to say for yourself, so... After the body collection announcement, I ran with a box to the cafeteria where... Suddenly, Kai pulled me by the hand and pushed me to the kitchen. Remain quiet. If you hide here, you won't be found. Okay. Kai protected me. It was quite admirable of you to stand up to the kidnappers, Miss Neo. Please don't tell anyone about this. Once Kai knew the situation, he made a proposal. Well then, Miss Neo, would you indulge a request of mine? What kind of request? That is enough. Don't be a wet blanket, we were just getting to the good part. I'm astonished you would tell such a lie, Miss Neo. It's not a lie! Kai, you deny threatening her? Indeed. If she had been threatened, she would surely tell all at the start. For Miss Neo has no reason to defend me. It's quite different from when Alice stood up for Miss Reiko. Awful, you're awful, Kai! Oh boy. Discussion stuck in equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. Miss Neo, you are attempting to drag in as many others as you can. You're wrong! I couldn't open the kitchen. Like Neo said, she couldn't open the door to the kitchen. Neither could I. In fact, the kitchen and key was beyond the iron bar's second floor, yes? I did not go to the second floor. How do you explain the key's presence there? The key was thrown from floor 1F to floor 2F? Maybe it was open? You certainly could, with your lockpicking skills, Kai. My profession is cooking. Do you prove I can pick a lock? I'd never implied you lockpicked. I don't? Because the door had been picked open. How could the key would have been thrown up there? Wait, what? It hit someone. Where would you throw the key? There was iron bars just from the upstairs from the second... Oh, that, from there. That there was iron bars just up the stairs on the first floor. The key was thrown through the gaps. That's so, I understand. However, supposing I guide Miss Neo to the kitchen, do you believe I could threaten her? I would need weakness to threaten with. No, you have the kitchen knife, you would be able to threaten her. Or the frying pan you still have. Then let's suppose I could indeed. Why would I have Miss Neo attack Sal? There's no point using Miss Neo. Maybe there was some conflict between Kai and Sao. There is nothing. I can't prove it. Can open the door. Okay, this is gonna keep going forward and forward. Could the door have been picked open? Yeah. Closing into I guided Miss Nail to the kitchen. Do you believe I threatened her? Kitchen knife. There's no point using Miss Nao. You had Nao do it because of a chance I would see your face. And that's why I'm being suspected now. If I had done it, I would surely be the most prudent not let my face be seen. You just saying that in hindsight? There's no point using Miss Nao. You must have had it out for Sao. There wasn't anything deeper enough for resentment, which meant he had an objective not tied to Sao. Since this is the case, what objective could I have had? To steal something, perhaps? So you admit it, Kai! Oh, what are you referring to? You wouldn't have seen the laptop Sao had! I remember now. Kai said you'd defend me on the condition that you received the laptop. You gotta remember the important part first! She lost herself enough to knock a dude out. Of course her memory's gonna be fuzzy. I'm sorry, but now I remember it clearly. Do you understand, Miss Nao? Oh boy. Please retrieve the laptop from Sao in the hidden room. I can't. If he sees me, he'll call for Sarah. They may borrow my frying pan. Approach from behind, understand? Do not worry. Your strength is such that even a force will whack with this will not kill. But if you refuse, I will hand this key to someone else. That's... Please, Miss Nao. I'm not the only one who will be in trouble if I do not get that laptop. Miss Sarah will be as well. Sarah? It always comes back to me. But that was a lie, wasn't it? Kai couldn't keep his promise. Kai must be the one who took the professor away. He was the third person. Might not necessarily be a lie, actually. Huh? The laptop is password locked. Considering that, why do you think Kai would be serious about taking it? Because he had a way to bypass it, so the password was easy to guess. Well, he knew the password, but which one would it be? He had a way to bypass it? Oh. Password is easily guessable. Wait, so you know that? You unlocked it? Of course. But you didn't you say you couldn't see anything? Yeah, but that was a lie. So, at this point, you already know you can't... You've lied this several times over. Another lie? See, the password was Chidoan. Huh? It's Chidoan! What a bizarre lie. Sorry to say, but it's true. I tried typing in everyone's names. My last attempt was trustworthy Miss Sarah's last name, Chidoan. Imagine my shock. I've never seen a laptop in my life! Of course I know this isn't your laptop, Miss Sarah. Then, it's Kai's, isn't it? You read the emails. So you admit it. What in the world is this? I wanted to read them all, if only Miss Nao hadn't whacked me.